Normally, whenever you lead a lean workshop, the first thing, very important thing is you need to training people. Make sure people have basic knowledge, right? So what we go through is the day one. We go through lean introduction. What is lean? And what is lean focus? And what can lean help us? It's very interesting. The first time I did the lean training 3 years ago in my company. So we have a survey. We give people a survey, ask what is your understanding? What do you believe lean is? And we receive all different answers. Some people say lean is mean, lean is haircut. Yeah. Some people even say lean is BS. But some people say lean is focused on West, right? West elimination. So the lean introduction, we can show people the definition of the lean and also the focus of the lean, right? So I'm gonna show you the lean introduction today also. Then we're gonna go through the 4 principles, the lean 4 principles. And we're talking about the pull system, zero defect, and take time, and also the flow. So we're gonna introduce these 4 principles. Then we're gonna, because this workshop only focuses on value stream mapping, that's why we also do a value stream mapping training, right? VSM training. So that's the first day. The second day we do the standardized work training and job breakdown and peanut butter simulation. The peanut butter simulation is a simulation to simulate the real environment, right? So how are we gonna do the standardized work, and how can we break down work sequence, and how can we measure the cycle time, and which techniques we can use to measure cycle time. So what we call the peanut butter simulation, we can do it also. We can do the simulation. And in the day 3, I mean everybody, once we have the training, everybody go to the floor. We are say everybody, the team, right? Cross-function team. This team may include the production people, the maintenance people, the engineering, the quality. So we go to the floor, we go to the focus area. Let's draw our values mapping. We call it current situation, current state. That's the term, the lean, talking about lean terminology, current state, where we are. Right? Once we have the values mapping, the current state, we also define future state, where we want to go. Right? So based on this, we can identify all the gaps. We can identify, for example, the cycle time not balanced, right? First time capability not good. One station has huge amount of downtime. One station become bottleneck. The information flow not smoothly. You have too many inventory, right? The value added time, the percentage is extremely low. So this kind of issues we can identify during the current state. And then we can create actions, corrective actions. We can define or develop action plan to help us to achieve to the future state. So once we have a future state, so when we talking about the future value stream mapping, we talk about station by station. You go through station by station, you measure the cycle time, you measure downtime, you measure the cost of per quality, the rework, scrap, and you also measure the first-time capability. And we also will highlight all the starburst, which means actions, the bottlenecks. And next step, we create an action plan, and we assign champions to the action plan. So what I need you to know is the process flow. We're training people in terms of principle, in terms of lean definition, right? We're also training them the tools we call value stream mapping. Once we finish training, the next step is practice. Everybody go to the floor, focus on all the cycle time, focus on the critical KPIs. What is KPI? Key process index, key process indicators, key process measurables. For example, let's talk about production line. What do you believe the KPI will be? One of it, yes. We want to know how many people we have. What is the take time? And what is cycle time? What is current productivity? What is your PPM? Right? What is your scrap level? What is the rework performance? And also, what is your OEE? So this, the indicator, we call it key process indicators. Again, it's up to the company, up to you to decide which KPI we're going to use to monitor your process. So once you go through station by station, you have the cycle time, you have the uptime. Some people call it downtime, right? It's the opposite, uptime. And also, once you have this first-time capability, and you immediately identify, okay, we have problems. Based on the current situation, we have problems. For example, if you see the one station, the cycle time is extremely high, you have bottleneck. One station, the downtime too high. So you're going to ask your question, why I have too many downtimes at this station, right? Any issue from here can trigger the question why. Right? Then, based on the current situation, we need to define the future status, future state. In the next 6 months, what can we achieve? Where we want to be, right? Once we define the future state, say we have action plans. Oh, here's the list. What are we going to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And who's going to do it? And the timeline. Right? And who will verify this? And the next step is, are we close it or not? So we're going to use the PDCA format. To focus on the action plan. So what is PDCA? Plan, do, check, act. Right? We're going to use this format to document our action plan. Right? To make sure at the end of the day, we close all the issues. And we make sure we finish everything within the timeline and achieve the target or goals. Therefore, we also create the current line bandits chart. We call it the Yamarumi chart, the Japanese term, Yamarumi chart. But what the Yamarumi chart shows us is, the Yamarumi gave us, let me give you. Here's the Yamarumi looks like. You have different stations, and you have time here. The take time. So we're going to explain to you what is the definition of the take time and how we're going to calculate the take time. We have another line. We call it plan cycle time. Can somebody explain to me why the plan cycle time, and we have two time over here? We have take time, we have plan cycle time. Any ideas?
Because it has to be defined in the pattern testing so that you can provide the relevant for time. You have to be a little more faster
than what customer needs. The reason why is
You have to allow some value.
inefficient,
Efficient.
inefficiency, such as you have supplier issues, you have line downtime,